Thank you, David. My speaker today, her objectives are to collect information about your topic from numerous sources, to carefully support your points and opinions with specific facts, examples, and illustrations gathered through research. You have 5 to 7 minutes. Go for it, Lavina. This gold medal was earned. Hard work does pay, sometimes. I am a gold medalist product of a reputed school, a highly sought after one at that. Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and guests. Do I look like I am a well-educated young lady?
Yes.
Then think again, because I don't think so. Even after coming out of school with a gold medal around my neck, I came out with a very low self-worth. This education system failed me, and I think it has failed each and every one of us. Not just my school or the education system in Goa, but in India and the entire world. Why do I say that? What is education meant to do? It is meant to nourish a child and exude what is there within. After reading philosophers and what they have to say about education, for example, Jiddu Krishnamurti, who is considered to be one of the greatest thinkers and educators of all time, Mahatma Gandhi, Swami Vivekananda, and even Western philosophers like Plato and Aristotle, I am convinced that the education system has been annihilated. Tagore even said this, that during his childhood, he went through a mechanical teaching process which is one of man's most cruel and wasteful mistakes. Let us look at the basic nature of children. You tell me, who is more joyful, you or the child? So who should be a consultant for life? And what do we do instead? We shut the child out, we stunt their growth. They are joyful, so joyful that no matter what you're doing, they will liven you up. When a child refuses to look at the blackboard, but prefers to look outside at the trees and the birds, what do? But what if we could encourage that child to look out at the tree with undivided attention? We would then teach the child attention. Now, Swami Vivekananda has said that the essence of education is a concentrated mind, not accumulation of facts. We teach the child to discriminate. Do we really need to teach a child values? What is the nature of a child? Won't a child just play with mud and water? Won't a child just play with a poor man's son or a broken toy? But we teach the child the difference between a broken toy and a toy which is $100. We teach the child the difference between a poor man's son and a rich man's son. Should it really be that way? We ourselves are coming in the way of our child's education. So are there really any schools which really have holistic education at the core of them? Well, only a handful. Out of more than 16 lakh schools all over India, I wouldn't even say more than 50 would qualify. Krishnamurti schools are an excellent example of these. One such school is the Rishi Valley School in Andhra Pradesh. We also have Rabindranath Tagore's Santiniketan in West Bengal, as also the Aurobindo School in Pondicherry. Earlier this year in February, I had the opportunity to visit and learn about one such school. I was in Coimbatore in the Isha Ashram, and they have a school there called the Isha Home School. What really happens out there? It's a 7-day study week. You have no holidays. And Sadhguru says that why do you need holidays when education and learning is supposed to be a joyful experience? After When a child, we really need to demarcate sessions and time and subjects, wherein when a child looks out at a leaf and asks you a question, can't it lead from biology to mathematics to art and literature? The school, the children stay together, they learn together, live in a home-like environment with house parents, as they call them. They get up at 5 in the mornings, they have yoga and meditation at the core of the whole program. Music, dance, yoga are compulsory for the students. I wonder, if I had gone through an education like that, wouldn't I be a whole different person? When I visited the 10th standard classroom, there were no chairs. There were just low tables and mats on the floor. Inner engineering and inner flowering of a human being at the core. There was all the technology. There were ICSE affiliated at the later standards. But that is what makes all the difference. Don't you think that such an education system would create human beings that are self-aware, sensitive, vibrant human beings? A whole new generation. And I do hope and wish that someday I can be an actor of change in creating and changing the education system all over the world. Thank you.